So your serum is fully absorbed. What you should have right now is a lip that feels matte. Shouldn't feel wet, should just feel matte. Not wet, not dry. So the polish, which we call the long-wearing color, is one of our most concentrated color categories, so you won't believe how little of this you need. And I find that the sponge tip actually gives you too much to actually be used as a blending tool. So think of this as something to put it on your lip surface and then blend with a separate dry applicator. In some cases, even a household Q-tip, those flat cosmetic Q-tips, they work quite well. But if you have a lip brush you like, that would work well. So tap it onto the lip, one tap for the full lip. And then we're going to move that on the lip surface like a windshield wiper. So again, this is meant to be foundation that gives you long-wearing moisture barrier and gives you a healthy flush on the lip. It's not meant to look like lipstick. That could happen afterwards if you want, but the base is meant to just give you a long-wearing, smudge-proof, feather-proof tint. And I'm going to add just a little bit more because I was even just a touch too sparing with it. So build it up, slowly, but it likes to be moved. The more you move it, the faster it sets. So it's going to set to, again, a very neutral, satiny, matte finish. It's not a wet finish product, but because it's free of all drying agents, dyes, alcohols, preservative, all those things you'd find in that drugstore version of this, it's not going to give you a dry lip over time. It's actually a very effective moisture barrier. It's just not a wet finish. If you have wet finish things that you like, they could be used on top of this, but only after it's set. So that'll be your first step, is to finish your lip with lip polish. The color that comes in the kit that we call the Lip Restoration Kit is called Rose, and this color is based on that undertone. I'm going to pull your lip down just a bit. That undertone of that natural lip ridge, it's based on that color, so it's a universal, healthy tint that looks good on everyone. We tend to lose color in our lips as we get older, so it's very flattering to put that flush back in the lip. So we'll finish the face with what we call the Beauty on the Go palette. And you all have these at your tables, and we'll get those to you if you don't. But if you look at the kit, it's a cross-section of flesh colors. So the end result is a very, very healthy, defined, classic look. It's not a dramatic face. It's quite nude. But that flatters everyone, and it's a great everyday kind of look. Of course, you could build on this with more dramatic colors once you had laid down your basic canvas with this. So it's a great building block, or it's a great look all by itself. Because it truly is something that you could have in your purse and you're at a stoplight and you need some cheeks, so you just put it on. So it really is meant to be for someone who wants that streamlined experience, and for travel it's fantastic because you could even tint your lips with this center rose color, which is very similar to the rose in your lip polish. So everything's there if you want it to be. Or it could just be eyes and cheeks if you want it. So that being said, we're going to go to the middle of this kit, the champagne, the rose, and the bronze. And you're going to go to your slant brush, and we're going to circle all three. And you'll tap it off just a bit. And then you're going to the uppermost top of your cheekbone, and you're using the slant of the brush, and you're doing a circling buffing motion across the bone to give yourself a really healthy, high, lifted, rounded cheek. So when you mix these three, it creates a neutral, flush color, again, that flatters all light to medium skin tones. The three middle: champagne, rose, bronze, mixed, slant brush. Then we'll go up to the eye area, and we're going to slide all the way over to that deepest coffee color, that darkest brown. This is going to be our eyeliner. So in your brush set, you have a little slant brush. So you're going to pick up that color on the edge, not the side, but the edge. You're going to tap it like a little cigarette, and you're going to wet it with your mist to turn it into a cream liner. And so we want to find that natural ridge in the lash and push, push. Push that ridge up, which puts color into the lash, which of course gives you those thick lashes that you want. So your eyeliner is about lashes first, lid second. So you don't have to make a line or a shape or be artistic. All you have to do is load that brush and push. Really exaggerate it, really push that lid up, and that will deposit the color.